Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modern Life, Season 2, Episode 126 with me, Cid. And today I've been doing some more mining. We've managed to get lead, which is interesting. These I have got a use for, other than obviously just getting lots of resource out of. I have some plans for them. But today we are heading over here. We're heading over to the Aviary project, and I must put some seating in here. That's something that was suggested, and I agree that would be a good addition. But we are going to get away, Robin. We had an escape rabbit. I had to catch it and pop it back in. The airlocks are not perfect. Today we are going to grab some of you and a little bit of you. I've got some yellow sand. And I will ultimately need to place in some addition. Tasty. He's enjoying that. Look, yum 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 yum. Poor old Nemo. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, nothing. So, coming through, penguins. And we're going to come out to this bit here, and I'm going to stick a dome in. This is going to be a desert dome, so I'm not going to I need to come up with some kind of alternatives to cactus though, because those things will kill you. I wonder whether there's aggresso cactus spikies. Let's have a... oh yes, right. Cactus is not going to play. Aloe vera will, if we can, and we can plant some of that. I think we can work the desert theme in without having to throw cactuses. And there's plenty of deserty bits and pieces down here. Question is, how big to make the dome? The desert is going to have, well, it's going to be a mixed desert and savanna. So I think it's going to need to be bigger, somewhere between this one and this one. And this one is a radius of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 radius, that's a 30 to 33 diameter. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14, 15 diameter versus 33 diameter. Somewhere between the two. I'm going to go and get my plots sphere generator, and I shall be back in a second. I've elected for a diameter of 21. Any particular reason? None whatsoever. But it was the number that felt right. There is no other reason than that. So yeah, so we're going to have a 3, a 2, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 2, and then over here. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to stick any exits out of this one temporarily, because I'm conscious that there's only so many domes I need to build, and if I keep building exits, then we're going to be getting fairly confused if I'm not careful. So this one is just going to be straight in and then out through the same door for the time being. And then 1, 2, and right, something, hang on, I see what I've done wrong. I'm shifted. That's one from there. That should be 1, 2, 3. Right, okay. Let me do that again, and I shall be right back with you. All right. that's the size of it. And then what we need to do, I've got my plots open, so it's going to go for, there's going to be 1, 2, 3 of them are going to be, well, 2 more I should say, are going to be identical to that, but in glass. So I should have in my inventory here, I'd have thought yellows are nice. It should give us a reasonable colour, I think, for the desert, the idea of hot deserty sun. And that's just going to go around here for 2 layers. And then there'll be some changes. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll get that in next. That's my next biggie. So I'll get that done. Back in a second. Alright, I've got the dome done. I'm just looking for stuff to put in now. I've just gone pulled out a few basics, and now I'm going through the thing. Now I've got a cow skull. You can't have a desert without a cow skull. That is mandatory. I don't think we've got anything really in there that kind of screams. And yeah, I think the rest of that is okay. That's all okay. With holidays, I don't think we're going to have anything in the holiday season that's particularly deserty theme. We could stick the nativity scene in, but we're not going to. Same kitchen, not really. However, lighting, nothing in there screaming at us. However, living room had got something we wanted, and we're going to go with purple. And we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Actually, no more. Make it 8. And 1, 2. Remember I said about putting some seating in the reception area? There you go. That's our seating. I don't think there's going to be anything in here that is living roomy. Market is unlikely to have anything. Office is definitely not going to have out. Patreon, yeah. Religion, I can't think that there's anything there. Nothing in science, nothing in signs, nothing in sports. Stairs, no. Storage, no. Technology, definitely not. Toy, anything kind of suitable, because you know I like to put the little signature piece in, kicking around. I'm not sure whether we've got anything really that screams desert out of this lot. Oh, stickers down Castle. There you go. Little signature pieces. And then yard. Is there going to be anything in yard that fits in here? Hanging ferns, potted plants. Doubt it. Not any of that. None of that. Deck chair. Actually, you know what? I am going to be silly and stick a couple of beach chairs in for visitors to sit on when they're in the desert enclosure. And I think I've got everything else. I don't think there's out that we've missed. Let me just... Cactus chair is probably not what we're looking for. Let me get out of there. So got a little bit of stuff, got some more stuff, and we should be good to go and start to sleep. Woo! All of this is getting rid of radiation, so that's all good. Everything's good that reduces that. Should get me down to 8 this time. Yay! Because as soon as that's past that, what I am thinking about is sticking in some hoofers, some thingamabobs, what's-my-jigs, you know what I mean. We also need to put a car park out here. That's a thing that needs to happen. Right now we need to grab that, that and that, and that will go right. So I've got 4. If I go from, that's your middle. So if I go there, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and there, then we can pop these in like so, and then we got a bit of customer seating. Is that a little bit too big? I think that's too big, you know. I'm going to take out 2. I don't know why I did it like that. And we're just going to go, oops. And we shall there. There we go. More that's customer seating done, and that's all good. Right, now I am going to, rather than go, I'm just going to sneak in the back way so we can get a little view of the dome. There's our little yellow dome sticking out there. And I'm going to say I'm kind of combining the savannah and the desert here. So what I would like to do, I think, is take some of you along with this and that. All of that will do. And we're going to make a small watery area over here. Around that bit. And we'll swap out some of this terrain with I don't know, a bit of terracotta, a little bit of hardened, and we'll kind of bring this up a little bit as well over here. Around this side. And then we'll kind of mix in some dirt and stuff as well. So that's going to be fairly straightforward, I think. We'll get that in, and the rest will be deserty. We'll make it as deserty as we can do, and then we'll get it lit up, and we shall bring in some animals. Back in a moment. Alright, almost got the basics down. I've got a very simple path coming into the middle. We shall get this filled in. And I know, you know, possibly not the most realistic thing going on with having, you know, water in a desert environment, but because I think we've kind of explained that reasonably well. We can get a little bit of this around, bit of that here and there. We've got plenty of this stuff, so that can all go in. More of it, yeah, more. We probably want something to go in there, but I'm sure we'll have some suitable plants. We've definitely got plenty of these to kick around, and that's probably enough of those. Bit of aloe vera, perhaps there, one there, maybe one there. We can obviously stick our two. Wow, they are really insisting on being that. And little sandcastle over there. And then maybe get that down there. On the whole, I like that. That looks quite good. So let's go and get some birds. Hello. Hello, Swan. And right, so what have we got? Now, I did a little bit of dividing. So these guys are all I believe, Australasian. Ostrich and flamingo is you kind of. Well, you've definitely got crane, you've definitely got your vulture, and you've definitely got your roadrunner, and then we've got some of these monster balls as well. So those are in here. Now that is, the vulture egg actually needs to be incubated, as does the roadrunner, damn you. We've got some crane though, and that crane, and that one we can pop away. See, flamingos are African. Ostrich is obviously African. We got these are a mixture of around the world and North American. These are your seabirds. These are jungle birds, and then of course you've got your really fancy bird there. Now boobies, we better go and get those out because those need to go in. We'll stick 10. We'll do what are you? Your roadrunners. That's right. So do that. Gonna need some of you, and we'll stick the. Hang on. Runner. The cranes were already done. It was the boobies, wasn't it? That's right. We'll pop those there, and that the vulture and. So we're going to have to wait on that. Now each one of those goes 55%. So if we 15, so that's 17, don't we? We need that should do the trick, I think. We're going to let that go and run through, and I should be back in a mo. All right, incubator. I don't know whether there's actually a chance of failure, but the first one in the slot there died. Don't know why. Don't know whether that's a thing, but there we go. Let me. Oh, we got a baby pigeon. Look, totally fluke. There was only about a 10% chance of that happening. Past the wings and into here. Now we do need to light this up. That's our first job, and we are going to do that in the usual manner. Do I want to? Let me just have a look at it. Have I got anything in there? Not anything in there that is useful. I probably need to go back through. I'd like some visible. I like a mixture of visible lighting and invisible lighting. Reason being for that is obviously magical out of the nowhere lighting is, well, kind of silly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be might take 9 and 1, 2, 3 of those. Is there anything else in here that I would like? I'd like a waste paper bin actually, and a couple of garden flamingos. Anything else? Logs don't really fit. I don't think so. I think we are okay. And I've got a couple of nests as well. For no other reason than, you know, they kind of make a certain amount of sense. So, enjoying skating there, huh? Right. So what we shall do is we'll put you by the door. That makes kind of sense to me. And we'll stick a flamingo there and there, like that. Like it. Well, not necessarily a lot, but I like it. Now let us go over here, for example, and we shall stick a light down there, and then we'll come over here, and we shall. Actually, I'm going to just put a straight line like that. And we'll just pop that in there, and then we'll have a bit over here as well with a lantern on it. So that gives us a reasonable amount of basic lighting. We'll stick a nest there and one there, just so That's the thing, and then we can jump in, grab that, and that should give us all of we need to get the hidden lighting in, which of course, as you are almost all aware, is a little bit of glowstone, which we shall go in and do you want to, and maybe we'll do one here, and I'll get the holes filled in a moment. That one there. Some of these I'm just going to do is like, so I believe, and I could be wrong, that you get a better coverage. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, that was actually okay. I don't need to panic about that. That needs addressing though, so we'll have that one. Yeah, we probably get oh, and you need addressing. I'm trying to use the same block so I'm not getting loads and loads of bits just building up. Similarly, if I can, I'll try and use this one here. Not quite there, so that one is going to have to go in as well. That should be clear now, so we can take you and fill in these. 1, 2, 2, 2, and sand goes obviously in the sandy one. And that one will just fit into these blocks here. And that should keep us nicely lit and out of harm's way. And then, right, now I have got, I've got a crane. I should have another crane somewhere there. Oh, and a tortoise. Crane. And I should have 2 more tortoises, which kind of works well, I think, given the surroundings we're in. I'm going to stick another crane down. That's probably enough cranes. We'll get a roadrunner or 3. And a vulture, or 3. Ugly birds, but there you go. Stupid. Oh well. Amazingly survived. And obviously all of these are growing. Well, with the exception of those, but we'll have a quick sleep, get the light off, and that is that. We need to go and put these eggs away, but I don't think we need to worry about any more. We'll get a screenshot for, oh, hang on, let's turn that off and do again, and an F1 roadrunner, meet. How many roadrunners have I got down there? 1. I should have more than 1, 2. Three. Meet. And there is dome number 3. So while we're over here, I'm not going to get a huge amount done actually on the build, but let's get, or try and get some, we have those away. So that's those. Let's try and get some building done on the car park. Just going to get rid of that. And tools will, tools can just go straight away now. What have I got? I don't really need that anymore. See, ostrich is an odd one. Let me just check ostrich. I don't think he kind of fits in there. The ostrich to me is an African plains bird, not really a desert. It's more of a savanna-y, plainsy area. So I think that needs definitely things. Yeah, kookaburra. Forest and dry savanna. Why do I have that as a mostly a kiwi? Is definitely kiwi. Okay. Strange little bird. Lyrebirds, Australia. I never noticed these as well. Now, if, for example, if you go and have a look at the parrot, there are actually 4 varieties. Peafowls, male, female. Indian peafowl. Pelicans have Australian and American pelicans, so you know we could have that. Phoenix, I've got a whole, oh wow, we're going to have to see what we get with them. They're going to be an interesting one when we put that in. Anyway, that is, I'm getting carried away. Let us go and have a look out the front. Grab a coffee. Thank you. I don't know about the dubiousness of drinking coffee pooped out by rabbits, but it certainly gets you up in the morning. Right, so from there we probably have got, if I go, I've probably got about 5,000 slate, which is good because I'm going to basically move that over to be my selected thing, and we are going to get out here, and I don't know how much of this water area I want to fill in. I don't really want to do it all because I quite like having a little bit of water around here, but obviously we do need some kind of car parking for this, so that's a thing. In fact, it might be better to grab the old tools, grab the old building gadget and take that, and then maybe just get over, see that we will fill in, but this we can definitely use to start making this area a little bit safe. This will be interesting, of course, because what I'm effectively doing here, oh, that's not going to go very well for you, is it, Mr. Fish? Now, what I am effectively doing, of course, is I'm giving zombies access to that villager, which may not be the best idea, but we will find out. Incidentally, that villager's cartographer, yeah, I was a little bit amazed as well. Well, not so much amazed, I suppose, as we'll fill it in, I think, like that, and then we'll do something moving off here. I am not going to be working on the car park today, however. We are going to most definitely just filling in some of this area, but 1, 2, 3 perhaps, like that works, and then we can get these done nice and quick, like this. I don't know what, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this. or how much of this I actually want to faff around with. So I think what we'll do is we'll not get too we'll not get too carried away with details. And we'll just fill in a few holes just to kind of justify this. I think maybe using some DecoCraft chain link fence might work around here, or we could just go with what we've done over there. That would also work. But oh yeah, I remember it. Okay. Yeah, we can get away with that, certainly. Let me check how long I've been recording, and I shall be back with you in a mo. Yep, so I've been going about 30 minutes, so that is about time for this episode. We're making some progress. This is obviously developing. We've got our third dome in place now. We're going to have another. We're going to head out that way. There's one of the things I do want to build. I've got a vision of that kind of Jurassic Park lab, and I want to build that with a bunch of testificates in, working on the incubation of the eggies. Maybe genetically engineering the phoenixes, but I'm happy with that. We've got 3 biomes now, and 3 different distinct bird groups. So on that note, I think we're going to call it an episode. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.